What's up, everyone? My name is Dora. Welcome to my channel. It's not often that I surprise myself, but I sure did this time. This turned out to be such an amazing scrub, and it's so simple, quick, and easy. This is a dry scrub. Sprinkle some on, then activate it with water, then watch as the magic happens. First, a lovely exfoliation followed by a thick lather, then a fluffy blanket of foam. This is a soft recipe, meaning you don't have to follow it exactly to get a good scrub. You only need 3 ingredients: a base powder, powder surfactant, and an exfoliant. I recommend a powder base that's beneficial to skin. Use a powder surfactant like SLSA to add foam and lather. For a list of powder surfactants, click the icon. Use whichever exfoliant that you want, but I found a regular salt or sugar grain size felt best. You can also use smaller grain exfoliants like pumice, aluminum oxide crystals, or even vitamin C. A moisturizer also goes great with exfoliation like jojoba beads or milk powder. I try to use coconut milk when possible, but we don't want anything that easily clumps. Great alternatives that don't clump are buttermilk powder and yogurt powder. Remember, your recipe doesn't have to be exact or even close to mine to create a great scrub. I added rose petal powder to add color, plus it smells really good. You can customize this recipe and create a unique scrub perfect for you, like a lemon zest sugar scrub that's less foamy and more exfoliating, or the opposite with a warm brown sugar and pumpkin scrub. The scrub is essentially done at this point, or you can add fragrance oil. You can add it directly to the mix it thoroughly, then lay it out flat to dry for a couple days. I actually did this with the pumpkin scrub and it worked perfectly fine. Or you can use Naturesorb to lock in the fragrance oil and have the scrub finished that day. I used one of my favorite fragrances, Magnolia Blush. It smells amazing and a little goes a long way. Thoroughly mix the Naturesorb and fragrance together. Add it to the powder and whisk well. Mix everything together with your hands to make sure everything is evenly distributed and fully incorporated. I'll be using these cute little spice jars. All items in this video will be linked in the description. Adding decoration to the top enhances the scrub's visual appeal and highlights its theme. For instance, I used rose petals for the rose scrub. And pumpkin seeds would have looked really cute in the pumpkin scrub. Last, I added labels that I made with my Mun Bin printer. For that tutorial, click the icon. Wet your skin, then sprinkle some scrub. You only need a little bit. First, there's a light exfoliation. Then, as the sugar melts away, a rich, thick lather appears. Add a tiny amount of water for a fluffy, sudsy blanket of foam. The foam goes on forever and lasts as long as you want it to. It rinses off very easily and you're left with exfoliated, squeaky clean skin that smells and feels amazing. I've got to tell you, I absolutely love this stuff. It's definitely one of my top favorite things that I've ever made. Make sure the scrub stays dry. Subscribe now for more creative bath inspiration with weekly videos featuring fresh ideas and fun bath projects. Speaking of, don't miss next week's tutorial featuring luxurious bath and body oil.